1700 radio in the building. Number one podcast out there in the land. It's your boy 1700 radio, man. We in the building, man. Welcome, man. Welcome to the podcast. You know, man, I want to welcome you to the world's most respected podcast on the internet, Hoods of America. 1700 Radio in conjunction with Trap Monopoly Films, provided by AO Music Group. You already know. And on today's episode, I want to talk about the NBA and how I hate the league as of now. Hate the NBA, y'all. I mean, real talk, man. Like, it was once upon a time when the league was it was special, man. You had Mike, you had all these beautiful players, man. You know what I'm saying? But now it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks, man. I was trying to watch the All-Star game. I was doing the family thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching the All-Star game, and I'm really like, I can't get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, these cats, and I really blame LeBron James. I blame LeBron James, man. I blame him. It's not funny, but I blame his ass, though. I blame him. No dunk contest. Check it out, y'all. No dunk contest ever. You know what I'm saying? No three-point contest. Just show up. I'm the man. Like, I'm so glad that we're getting to the end of this LeBron era, because I feel like these players, man, the league now, the way the NBA, the league is now, is in good hands, and it's going to take me a minute to really learn a lot of these new players, you know what I mean? But back to my sport, you know, boxing, you know what I'm saying? And right now, man, we got hopefully we get the Benavidez Canelo fight. He don't want to fight Bud. He don't want to fight Benavidez. He want to cherry pick. And I think the WBC is saying, hey, your mandatory is going to be Benavidez, so you're going to have to give up that WBC belt, or you're going to have to fight Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Period. And I think he's running from the Mexican monster, in my opinion. From what I'm hearing, and this is all hearsay, skeptical, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing that Earl Spence is not going to fight Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford again. And I think like this, I was at that fight. I really was at that fight, man. And Buddy got beat up real bad. I mean, he got beat up. Nigga got beat up, y'all. Nigga got beat up, man. We was like, we was like, this dude is taking punishment. I mean, major punishment. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, I hear they're not going to be fighting. So, man, kudos for that, man, because he needs somebody else, bro. But, you know, we getting ready for spring ball, and that's really exciting for the Big 12, you know what I'm saying? Colorado Buffaloes, man, we coming this year, man. I think we're going to do some good things at Colorado. I'm interested in seeing the Baylors of the world, just the whole league, and the new Big 12. I'm really ready to see the new Big 12, and I think A&M is in, not A&M, I believe that Texas Tech is in there, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, it's a lot though, man. So You know, that's very I'm very excited about football season. And you know, like, hey man, I was you know, doing this podcast and what have you. We want to talk about more about sports. We want to talk about college football, bringing on special guests. We want to talk about boxing, the big fights in boxing. You know what I mean? The NFL just wrapped up, and like I said, the NBA. I really had no interest in the NBA until the playoffs come because I just don't. I'm just not into the NBA right now. I'm playing a lot of soccer, watching a lot of soccer. I love soccer. FIFA, hey, I love it, and so that's what you know. And then we'll talk about music, and we'll talk about other things as well. But for me, as a podcaster, man, content creator, and what have you, music right now is just it's a crazy place to be in right now. For me personally, I just feel like I don't want to be amongst how I'm trying to say. Me being an artist, producer, filmmaker, I want to focus more on my filming and where that's gonna take off to because I got a lot of projects that have been on pause. And, you know, for one reason or two, you know, it's just time to get back to those films, finish them out, finish the editing process, and really hone in on the films that I already have, films that I have in the works, and just tightening up those things. So being able to be on social media, and I really don't do the Instagram thing no more. Like, I ain't rapping, man. I just too many ads for me. I just don't like it, man. I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Spotify, I'm on Apple Podcasts. It's either one of those. And because it's just it's a weird game right now. And before before I get into for one, I'm not watching none of these niggas. I'm not watching none of these niggas. Can't do it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I got some things that I'm working on, and I'll be on my next episode. But we just trying out some things, and that's where I'm going with it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work that still need to be done, but we getting it done. And man, it's gonna be a dope look, man, all the way around the board, man. I can't say it enough. It's gonna be a dope look. We talking about sports, boxing, college football, draft picks, whatever. We not talking NBA until the playoffs come, man. I hate it. And a quick little sidebar, since we talking, I can't watch the Young Thug case no more. I was trying to watch it, and I was watching it on a couple of homies channels. Shout out to E-Ben from Baltimore, man. I was watching it on his, really watching the case because he made the case. When he filming it, it's entertainment. It's entertaining. And, you know, I followed him from Clubhouse, and he done spoke to me about some things and just how to grow my platform on social media. So shout out to E-Ben, because there's a lot of cats that don't want to show you the path. And it's a lot of cats that just feel like they want to be in competition with you, or I don't know. But for me, I don't hang around nobody. I'm not no cliquish dude. I move how I move, and that's the way to be, man. You got to keep your privacy, man. You know what I'm saying? I lived it through the camera, on camera, love the camera, but you know, at this point right now, man, we just trying to bust moves. And really not trying to get no tools away right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried that. But, you know, when people start just, you know, in your lane, it's a million lanes, but nigga want to get in your lane. Not the lane that you in, because we talking about podcasts. Everybody podcasting. But we talking about that lane that I curved for the game. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, you know, right now it's just about separating mine from theirs and how we podcast and how we move forward and how we do things, you know what I mean? So, and yo, this shit is not free, you know what I mean? Like, to have these type of platforms that we want to have, you're going to have to pay for it. And that's just what it is. I'm I can't wait till you guys start to meet my guests, my special guests that's gonna be coming on, doing it a different way, a different style, but at the same time keeping the focus, and that is great, good content. But like I said, man, I didn't really want to hold nobody too long on this episode right here. It's your boy DJ Escobar. I thank y'all for coming. And I just want to say, man, we out of here.